These are my personal MCU hot takes on movies and characters. Iron Man may be the heart of the MCU. Captain America is the moral compass, and that's why these two clash so much. This is a bad movie, and I think it is considered filler, but it's still essential to the rest of the Thor trilogy. It balances Thor and Loki's arcs very well. I think provides the foundations for Ragnarok, Love and Thunder, and Infinity War. This is such an underrated Avengers film because it sets up so much: the Sokovia Accords, Pietro and Wanda, the first start of fractures in the team, while also showing that Captain America could also be worthy of Mjolnir. Their whole trilogy is the most consistently fun but also action driven and emotional trilogy out of all the Marvel trilogies we've had so far for characters and superhero teams. Captain Marvel movies wasn't bad, and I feel like she's overhated as a character. I just think it was placed poorly in the timeline. I think is divisive because it's inconsistent, not because it's inherently bad. I feel like they did way score with God Butcher, but it's definitely integral to Jane and Thor's character arc. This was a good movie and a very good sequel to Doctor Strange, and it also showed the horror elements that Marvel's been leaned into. Good movie. Very underrated movie from Phase 4, and I don't know why it got all the hate they did. I thought these characters were excellent. I really hope we see them again. Casting as well was absolutely perfect. This is one of the few movies to do the multiverse right while balancing fan service and also having a good clear character arc and also good story. This movie is one of the most thematically consistent origin stories I have seen across the MCU because it's all about being a hero and resilience. Having that moral clarity gives us one of the purest MCU heroes. She should have had her own movie in phase 1 or phase 2, made it a spy thriller, and if they did make it move the movie how they made it later on in this franchise, I feel like they could have expanded more on Budapest as well with Hawkeye's character. This is one of the best origin stories in the MCU, great visuals, great choreography, and I can't wait to see what the director does with Spider-Man Brand New Day. Save the best for last, the MCU did not fall off after Endgame. Everyone's acting like they didn't have bad projects back in phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3, and all of those phases were about 15 years in the making, so they're going to have a few bad projects, but the MCU is still well on its way. It had one or two bad projects, maybe a few more, but it was nowhere near has it fallen off to the way people have said.